Hello everybody, welcome to today's live stream. We're going to be starting off shortly with a little opening first because I haven't opened the rewards from the compensation yet that we got from the summer sale as a result of Kabam's little minor, mistake that they made with the deals. Methical, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome on in. But yeah, so we're going to be opening up the compensation shortly and doing any rank ups that may or may not come from that. And then we're going to be diving into the victory track and trying to get up to the gladiator circuit if possible. But we will see. Right, so let us begin. So we have a few crystals to open today. We have obviously 82 Empower Grace crystals. I'm one away from the Grace, so I'm guaranteed to do... Well, I'm guaranteed an Ascension in my very next crystal, and then I'll be hoping to get one more Ascension from the other 81. Then we have about 10 7-stars, a couple of class crystals from the... Oh, what do you call it? Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's record this. I want to record this so that we can come back to it later. So bear with me a second. Hello everyone and welcome to our little opening video where we're going to be opening the rewards from the compensation. So I'm currently one crystal away from a guaranteed ascension by hitting the Grace in the Empower crystals. And then we have, I think, 10-ish, just under 10 7-star crystals. We have a couple of Nexus crystals, a 7-star skill and tech crystal, which were rewards from the towers. And then we have the Greater Empowered Nexus, and the Elder Empowered Nexus. So, I'm going to start off with opening... I was going to do the 7 stars, but actually, let's open these first, because we're going to get some 7-star shards from these, which will add to the opening afterwards. And then once we've opened those, we can do the basic 7 stars. Then we can do the class 7 stars and then the other ascension crystals and go from there. So this first crystal is a guaranteed ascension because I have basically hit pity. The main ones that I would want today. So I already have Mr. Negative at rank 4, Ascension 1.5. I'd quite like to get him to Ascension 2, mainly for towers, but I've actually enjoyed him quite a lot since I picked him up. And then my Sasquatch, Gentle, and Storm X are all rank 5 Ascension 1. So if I could get those up to Ascension 2 today, that would be the absolute best. I would also really appreciate new Ascensions on Adam Warlock, High Evolutionary, Nova, and I don't think I have... who is the other one? Okay, I can't remember the other one, so we're just going to go in. Yo, Safe Farsi, good to see you. So, we have our first crystal, which is a guaranteed ascension. It's going to be landing on Gross. Okay, that is Ascension 1.5 on Korg. That is an unfortunate start because I'm probably never going to rank him. But anyway, we're going to pop open the other 81. I'll tell you what, we'll open the first one and then we'll pop all the rest. So I'm not expecting another Ascension from these, but honestly, any 7 stars that we get, or 7-star shards even, will be a bonus. So we're going to pop the first 10. We got 8 sets to go. That is, I think, the Korg we already pulled. Yes, because that only went up to Sig 100, so that is the only Korg that we got. Lumitrix is already max Sig, so that's a max Sig crystal. Okay, so carrying on. That was an entire lot of 6 stars. That's unfortunate. but never mind. Okay, so next set of 10. Come on, any 7 stars or any new ascensions? I'll take a 7-star shocker. Again, he's already max sig, so it is just a max signature crystal, but I'm not going to complain at that. Actually, it's more super duper shards. You don't get max sigs. Carnage, I think, is a first time dupe. Might be second. Okay, second time dupe, but still. I will take that for the collectives. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Next, we have 7-star Corvus. Now, that is more for collectives as well. My Cosmic is getting very close to 20. I don't currently have any collective at 20. So, getting one of those up would be really, really nice. No way! Wait, that might be an Ascension 2. I think that's an Ascension 2 on my rank 5 Sasquatch. I'm pretty certain he was at 1.5. Is there a way to check without going out of the crystal? Is there a way to check without going out? Because I think that might be Ascension 2. I will check after this. Okay, we pick up a Wong. That's great, though. We got 1 Ascension before Pity, so I'm really happy about that. But I seem to have a feeling that my Sasquatch was at 1.5. That's why I took him a rank 5. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll check. Okay, so that was all the Empowered Grace Crystals. I'm fine with that because we got 2 Ascensions. We get another one in 99. That's fine. Let me just quickly go to the inventory. Actually, no. It'd be better if I just go to the champion itself. Is that enough to make him Ascension 2? Or do I need one more? No, I was wrong. Sorry, he is now Ascension 1.5. But there's a chance in the Nexus Crystals, maybe, we might be able to get him up to Ascension 2. I would really appreciate a rank 5 Ascension 2 character. Because at this moment in time, I do not have a single champion at rank 5 that is Ascension 2. And I only actually have 2 Ascension 2s altogether. That being Maestro, who you get anyway from doing the Karinas. And I also have Emma Frost. So, next we're going to open the 7-star basics. I'm not opening Titans today. I'm going to be saving those at the moment for the rotation. But we can open a bunch of these. Honestly, anything that adds to collectives is pretty much what we're after today from this crystal. We'll spin 3 and then we'll just pop the last 10. I think that would be the best way of doing this. So first one is Invisible Woman. That is an addition to collectives. I'm probably not going to rank her up. But shout out to Alison Edits because I know she likes Invisible Woman. But not my kind of champion personally. Okay, next one coming around the corner, we have Isophene. That is another one for collectives. Any new SIGs is greatly appreciated from these crystals. To be honest, I don't think there's anybody that I'm missing from the basic right now, or at least nobody that I particularly want. So we're pretty much just going for Titan Shards and collectives here. That's still okay because she's not max SIG. Again, not somebody I'm going to rank up, but more SIGs is good. So, we're going to pop the last 10. We get, okay, the first 3 we already saw. 2 Black Panthers is nice, because I'm pretty certain he wasn't SIG'd up. Yep, so that takes him a SIG 120. Then Zemo goes to 140. Bullseye to 80. 60. 140. 120, 100, and 2 Korgs. Well, I guess that helps the Ascension, I guess. Okay, overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Still no collectives that are at 20, but they're getting closer. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we've got a couple of our class crystals next. So we'll open the class crystals, then the Nexus, then we're going to do the empowered crystals, and then we'll jump in to Battlegrounds. So Hawkeye's fine. Again, he's nearly max sig. Then we have the Tech Crystal. I haven't got high enough in the other classes yet. Arcade is fine. Again, more for collectives. We're happy about that. I don't think I've got enough super duper shards to open another box, but I could quickly have a check before we do the last. I am very close. I'm 250 away from another one. So maybe we'll get it today. See what these Empower Crystals get. So first we got the Nexus. Now, I think I'm going to go for Captain America here just because he's ascended. And that gives us another 250 shards. So one more dupe and we'll get enough to get another champion in the box to 1.5. So we're going to open the basic Empowered Crystal, then the Greater Empowered Nexus, and then the Elder Empowered Nexus. So, like I said, any new Ascension or any of my rank 5s are pretty much what we're after here. That's a new one. I'm fine with that. Zemo is a good Ascension. Zemo is a very good Ascension to have. I'm not mad about that. That is fine. He's at rank 3 right now, but when I get some catalysts, I can definitely take him a rank 4. And that gets us the super duper shards, so we can do that after this. But that's okay. Very happy with that. A very decent brand new Ascension. So we're going to do the Greater Empowered Nexus first, because this is one token. This is one token. So the main ones we're looking for are Gentle, Storm, or Sasquatch. However, Sandman is another one who's 1.5. Mr. Negative is another one who's 1.5. So any of those would be really good, or any new Ascension. So let's see what we get here. We have... Oh my god. Oh my god. I have an Ascension 2 Sasquatch. At rank 5. That is amazing. I am very happy with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do the Elder Nexus Crystal and then we will do that because that is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Rank 5 Ascension 2 Sasquatch is nasty. That is nasty. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so this crystal, Storm, Gentle, Sandman, Black Panther Civil War. I would even take basically any of the champions I've got ascended that I can put up to Ascension 2 would be great. But this is the big one. So, what are we going to get? Let's open it up. And... Oh, Sasquatch is hilarious. I mean, if I take Sasquatch, I could get him close to Ascension 3 when that comes out. If I... Mr. Negative is already at Ascension 1.5. So if I take him, he gets to Ascension 2, but then I also have a spare token. Mr. Fantastic is at Ascension 1, and it would put him to Ascension 2. But I don't know if I want to ascend to Mr. Fantastic. Oh, that is, that's not what I wanted. I mean, if I hadn't have pulled Sasquatch twice in this opening, that would have been amazing, but... Do I go for Future and take Sasquatch and get him possibly towards Ascension 3? Do I get Mr. Negative, put him up to Ascension 2 with a spare token? Or do I do Mr. Fantastic and have a brand new Ascension 2, which basically means I'll get 2 Ascension 2s today. Sasquatch and Mr. Fantastic. But Mr. Fantastic is currently only rank 1, so that would kind of be a bit of a waste. Like, more Ascension 2s will be better for towers. But I'm never going to rank Mr. Fantastic. I'm sorry, but, you know, shout out to Forgotten, because I know he loves Mr. Fantastic, but I got the crystals from the compensation from the summer sale event. I think I'm going to go Sasquatch. I'm going to have people that are going to cry to me in the comments for this video and tell me how much of a stupid idea this is. Giving up an Ascension 2 now to get potentially an Ascension 3 in the future. But I really feel like I should go for Sasquatch. I've been really enjoying him. I've got him at Ascension 2. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the Sasquatch, get 2 tokens for this boy, and that means that further down the line, I think I can get him up to Ascension 3. I am okay with that. Maybe I'll regret that decision in the future, but no, I'm fine with that. I think that was a good idea for me. So let's do this. To finish this off, Sasquatch up to Ascension 2. I am ready for the health pool on this. That is a beefy boy. Let's just have a look at that health. 227,000 health. That is insane. And like I said, we now have 2 Ascension tokens. I don't think it even tells you how many Ascension tokens you can use to get him up to the next level yet, does it? No, it doesn't tell you, which is unfortunate, but I'm fine with that. I'm already well on my way to an Ascension 3 Sasquatch, and I'm happy with that decision. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's opening video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in a future video. Thank you, and see you soon. Okay, that's the video done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy days with that. Because my goodness me. Do you know what? I'm just going to quickly show this to my alliance. Bear with me just a second. The screen's just going to go off for a minute. Allow me to just show this. Because my alliance are going to be very happy because my Sasquatch is already on Alliance War defense. So, yeah, that's going to be spicy. That's going to be really nice for Battlegrounds as well. He's going to get banned so freaking much in the in Battlegrounds, but I am totally fine with that. All right, so that was the opening. What else did we pull? Let me just go to my actual Ascensions right now so we can have a look at everything. So we've got Emma and Sasquatch at Ascension 2. Everybody else is Ascension 1. And Maestro is at 1.5. Not Maestro. Sandman is at 1.5. Mr. Negative's at 1.5. Spiral's at 1.5. And is there anybody else who's at 1.5? I'm very happy with that Zemo Ascension. That was a brand new one that I'm very happy with. Oh, Captain America's at 1.5 as well. And Korg's at 1.5. So not too bad. Like I said, it's good for the objectives. I've just remembered, I forgot to put it on the video, but we'll just do it now. I do have another super duper box to open. The reward for this doesn't matter. I'll tell you what, I'll take the I-Bomb. I will take the I-Bomb because he was only SIG like 100 and something. Actually, no, he was SIG 89, so now he's SIG 109. How you doing, Skull? Good to see you. But yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Now, let's make a deck for this meta, because I have not done so yet. I need to read the nodes, I need to see what champs I have, and then we need to look into what I can put in. So, I'm pretty certain there's no reason not to put my rank 5s in. So, we've got Daunting Doom. Anytime any champion gains a bar of power, they're inflicted with a 10% Daunted. Every 10 hits in the combo meter grants a Steadfast buff, blocking an unblockable hit. And 7.5 block proficiency during special attacks, and I am Root. Okay, so people who have close range specials will be good for block damage. I'm pretty certain I might as well just put in all of my rank 5s. So we've got, is it 10? Yeah, 10 rank 5s we've got right now.
Thank you.
Marculette, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So, I think my A2 Emma is going to be really good for the Daunted, because her specials already do a lot of damage. Spiral will be good to have just to take down any Serpents and Dark Phoenixes. Spider Ham will probably be good to have. I think we take Tigra. I wonder how Warlock is ascended now in Battlegrounds. I'd have thought pretty decent, to be honest. I want to take some defenders, so we'll take Nick, Yelena. I want to put Elsa in. Thanks, Skull. Silk is definitely worth having, I think. Nico. Spider-Woman, Punisher. Nightcrawler should be very good because he can deck specials next to them. Serpent will be a good defender, especially with the Root. I might put Thing and Solvark in just as tanky defenders. Captain Britain in. Havoc. I've got so many champions now and not a lot of room to put them in. This is the difficult part about rosters now, is that they're so big you literally can't fit everything into your deck. You've got to pick and choose based on what you think you need. I'm debating maybe putting Carolina in. I don't think I need Jack because I've already got Ruby Thursday and Solvark that take Captain Britain very well. I also have Tigra 2 who can take her reasonably well. Because Jack is usually just in decks for Captain Britain and Onslaught, and I've got enough counters to that. I've also got Havoc, who works somewhat. So what is it? I might take Jean. And maybe Shocker. No, let's take Rhino and Shocker, I think. I think I'm pretty happy with that. There's also the potential to take Torch. I mean, we're only in VT. Let's try this deck for now. If there's any champions or anything that tends to be a problem, I can change my deck to prepare for it. My rank 5 Ascension 2 Sasquatch is going to be permanently banned, isn't it? Okay. I think I will ban Kushala. I will ban Hulkling. And I'll ban Pavita. No, I'm going to ban Archangel. Because I do not have mine ranked up. He is still, I think, rank 3 Sig 1. Because I ran out of resources. But that's okay. The Unblockable is kind of rough in GC. Yeah, that's what I mean. Once we hit GC, I will probably redo my deck. But I think for Victory Track, this should be fine. We'll put Storm X in. He didn't ban Sasquatch, which is interesting. I want to see how much health the Sasquatch has at Ascension 2, rank 5 on defense, because I think that would be kind of crazy. Let's take Rhino and Nightcrawler, I think. Yeah. I don't want to take Sentinel yet because Spider-Woman can take Sentinel pretty well. I want to see what other champions I get. I think I'll take Sandman for defense, and do you know what? I think now I will take Sentinel, because he is a tanky boy at rank 5. Okay, he's got Deathless Thanos, which he could use for Sentinel as well. Although, okay, Deathless Thanos and Sentinel is actually quite a slow fight, usually, because Sentinel is immune to armor break. Okay, Bastion means that Storm's pretty much pointless on defense now. Okay, there's the fat boy. We got the Ascension 2 Sasquatch, so let's have a little bit of fun here. So, he's gone for Serpent first. That's a good point. I didn't actually draft anything for Serpent, did I? Okay, well that's fine. I might try Night... No, I might use Nightcrawler against Nick. I could throw this round and use... Okay, he's not using Nick. I think I'm going to throw this round with Storm, because I think I can win the other 2 rounds. I'm pretty confident. Right. Like I said, I'm not expecting to do this fight very well. I just want to point that out. She's not a great counter to Serpent. Okay, that wasn't bad. The shocks will do good damage as well. Can I just heavy? Yeah, I can. Serpent's so scary just because of his... Oh, I forgot about the fear. Oh, that was stupid. I forgot about the fear. I was launching what I thought was an unblockable special, but no, the fear stops that. Okay, that was a whoopsie. Storm is Ascension 1. Ow. Gee, thanks, Serpent. Ah, oh, I thought I was going to get the relic. I did that just a little bit too soon. I mean, I wasn't going to be that anyway. It was a throw round. But that's fine. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I kind of want him to use the Spider-Woman on defense, so I want to place this first. I probably do you know what? I probably should have used the Sasquatch against Serpent, because Spider-Woman's kind of gonna wreck Thinking. Alright, I messed that up, but fine. Venom will work. They're playing soon, yeah, but I'm not watching it personally. Yo, Grinfield, good to see you. What did I get? So, we got Ascension 2 and 2 more tokens, so hopefully near enough Ascension 3 on Sasquatch when it comes out. And then we also managed to get a new Ascension on Zemo. And that was honestly pretty much the only good pulls. We got Korg at Ascension 1.5 as well, but let's be honest, nobody really cares about Korg. Right, don't mess this up. Can you throw it? Dude, throw the special 2. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. Are you actually kidding me? Well, I've lost this match already because he didn't want to throw the special. I'm going to lose this on time now. Well, I don't know. Sandman might do his thing. The damage from Storm was pretty good. You have a rank 4 A1. Yeah, she's rank 5 A1 personally. I love Storm. Granted, she's mainly for skill defenders. She absolutely wrecks Yelena. And is very good for a lot of other skill champs. She's pretty good for a Tuma. And she can do quite a few fights outside of her... Excuse me. She can do quite a few fights outside of her class, but she's mainly in my deck for skills because when you put her against skill on defense, she glances their specials as well, so they just literally can't take her down. So I'm going to assume he's going to place down his Nick now. He might place down Deathless Thanos. Okay, he's placing Nick. Who's going to be more of a tank here? I think even with Spider-Woman, I think Nightcrawler can outspeed in this matchup. I'm playing against a bot? What do you mean? Playing against a bot? What? As in... How can you tell? Wait, I was punching up in this fight, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I was punching up in this fight. Come on, throw it. If you don't throw it, do you know what? Okay, I was about to just go for it. Alright. Sasquatch held his own. That's our first win of the season. Yeah, I know you can do a light stand-up. I was doing it towards the end, but I probably could have just gone for the finish at the end rather than try and bait that last special 2. But it doesn't matter. We still walked away with the victory. But that was pretty close. I was kind of lucky that that Spider-Woman was only rank 4. If my Sasquatch wasn't Ascension 2, I probably would have lost that match. It made all the difference because 2 seconds was all I needed. Okay, so we're going to ban... That's an Ascension 2 Korg. That's a little bit concerning, actually. Right, I'm going to ban Hulkling, I'm going to ban Zemo, and I might actually ban that Korg. No, I'm not. I'm going to ban Nico. I kind of want to test out Storm X against that Korg, if possible. Let's not take him straight away. Actually, we can take Deathless Thanos and just use him as an attacker rather than a defender. That would also be fine. Like, I know Kushala can take Deathless Thanos pretty well. Right, there's Sasquatch again. Let's take Spider-Ham, I think. GG's a good night. Thanks, Skull. So, let's see. Photon and Sinister. Elsa for Photon, Solvark for Sinister. Solvark can also possibly go on defense. I know he's got Deathless Thanos, but I don't know how quick. Actually, no, Deathless Thanos does do Solvark pretty quickly. I'm so happy I got the first appearance on Elsa from the free key we got. It was really, really nice. If I wanted anyone, it would have been Elsa, Sasquatch, or Venom. So the fact I got Elsa was lush. I'm thinking of taking Spider-Woman here, I think. Because he doesn't have an amazing counter. Warlock's gonna wreck Gentle. I might play Spider-Woman first to see if I can bait out that Deathless Thanos. Oh, he's placing it on defense. Okay. I might use Ham here. No, I'm going to use Tigra because I don't really have much else in his deck that I can use Tigra against. So this should be fine. This isn't an ideal matchup, but it does work. Oh, that was close. Okay. Right, wait out the protection. Okay. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Damn, nice job, Warlock. That's pretty impressive. I didn't think Warlock would be able to do it that quick. Now that's making me want to put my Warlock in. Alright, let's put Solvark on defense. He's probably going to try and ham that, if I'm honest. But that's what I want him to do, because if he uses Spider Ham against Solvark, he's got nothing for Sasquatch round 3. Photon will not be quick against Sasquatch. We're just going to use Deathless Thanos here on attack, because he's got Kushala. Okay, he's placing Sinister. That was not what I expected, but... yeah, I'm going to use Ham. I'll use Ham, and then last round we'll play Sasquatch. And honestly, Elsa can take anything that he has. Winning this round is going to be the difficult part. Okay, that's bad starting RNG. We don't like that. Did you have to throw that straight away? Right, I don't want him to throw that special 2 yet. Seriously? Throw it. Please. Thank you. Okay, he should be pretty much dead now. Okay, he will be now. As soon as he throws this. Yeah. Damn, good job. Fair play. Fair play. Why did I lose my health? Was it just block? Oh, wait, I took a combo to the face, didn't I? Yeah. That combo to the face ruined me. Yeah, it was literally the combo to the face. Never mind. That's fine. We're just getting into the groove. I was very impressed by that Warlock fight. I was not expecting him to kill Spider-Woman that quickly or easily. Was that just a special 2? Oh, never mind. Alright, banning that Starkey. I'll ban that Jack as well. And I'll ban Pavita. Pavita Prabraka. Is that how you say his name? I assume that's how you say his name. I might be wrong. I'm not that specific, okay? Alright, I'm going to think about this time. Let's place Emma. And let's take Nico. Okay, he's taking Serpent and... no, he's not. He's taking Crossbones and Kindred. We'll take Lumitrix and... I think Nightcrawler. Okay. Silk's a bit of a problem. Let's take Captain Britain. Maybe Nick. We've got plenty of champions that can take his defenders. Now I just need to get my own defense up. Okay, and then... I think I might take Venom here. Yeah, I'm gonna take Venom here. Probably my best bet. I could have actually taken Punisher to make him choose what he wants to use that gene on. Okay, he's going for Yelena Belova. I think I can outspeed this fight if I place Nick. Is he going to use his gene here? Or is he going to save it for Lumatrix? No, he's using gene here by the looks of it. Okay, if I play this well, I can outspeed in this fight. I have done it before. Nightcrawler can take Yelena in about 45 to 50 seconds with good play. Okay, we needed to use the special one. Alright. Come on, use the special one. There we go. So I need to build up my prowess. Alright, now we're going to cook. Alright, we'll cook in a minute. Oh, I needed that to crit. Damn it. I literally needed one crit on that special one. Oh, wow. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I think that's the first time Nightcrawler's actually let me down. I literally just needed one of those 2 hits of that special one to crit, and that would have been an easy win. But unfortunately, I got let down by Lady Luck right at the end, and that's going to be a loss for this round. That said, I think we'll be okay in the other rounds as well. Now that he's used his gene, if I place Captain Britain and Lumatrix, he doesn't really have a great counter to any of them. That was a very easily winnable round. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I think if I place Lumatrix and Captain Britain, we'll be fine against whatever he places on defense. If he places Nico, we can use either Emma or Nico ourselves. If he places... I'll tell you what, I think he's going to place Kindred. Yeah. So we will use our Emma here. No, he's placing Nico. No, he's placing Kindred. Yeah, I think I place Emma here. No. No, I use Venom here. And we'll use Emma round 3. That fight's still not going to go well. Actually, well, no, because he'll place... Oh, actually, I've heard Crossbones can actually take Captain Britain. Maestro than Jabari? Nice. I wouldn't mind a Jabari at rank at Ascension 2, to be honest. Okay, this is going okay so far. More crits would have been nice. Oh no. No, why did you get that? Oh, it's over. Oh, I lost. Damn it, man. I'm going to lose way too much health from there. That's so unfortunate. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay. Captain Britain did Captain Britain things. I didn't deserve that round. I tried to be sneaky by baiting out special 2s instead, which was fine, but I miscalculated how many charges he had. Right, I think I just placed Lumatrix here now, and I should win. So we place Lumatrix. He's going to use Hitmonkey. And Emma should win this. Because Emma is poison immune while we have the diamond form up. So I can avoid her stupid bullcrap at the start. Then it should just be build to special 2 and then pretty much nuke. Don't have to worry about poison. Oh, didn't get the crit. That's fine. I still think that should be enough. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so we're 2-1. Wait. I did not ask for a victory shield. Go back. I don't want to use a victory shield. How do I turn it back off? I don't want to use the victory shield right now. Alright, no, I'm just apparently going to have to use one now. Alright, that's fine. My bad. So, let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to see that other match. Did Warlock literally just do a lot of damage with the special 2? No, it was mostly parry heavies he used on it. Okay, interesting. I suppose, yeah, because then you don't have to worry about the evade. Because you can just parry heavy while they're stunned, get to special 2, parry again, and launch it. Damn, Warlock's damage is pretty good then. Let's see. Ban that Carolina Dean. I think I'll ban Serpent and Nico. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, let's take Ruby, I think. Because as long as he drafts the mutant champion at some point, then even if he pulls a counter, we can just use her against the mutant. Okay, Spiral, and okay, let's take our Ham. Maybe Elena? No, let's take Ham and Venom to start. Let's take Ham and Venom. Let's take these two. I didn't ban the Archangel. Interesting. Now I'll take Havoc and maybe Maestro. Let's take Maestro. So I would say I think I'll place Thing first. Let's place Thing first because he doesn't have an amazing counter. Alright, that's a very easy fight for Venom. This fight is kind of disgusting. I'm guessing he might be throwing the round if he's placed Heimdall. Because Venom, I'm not even kidding, is going to wreck this fight in about 30 seconds. Especially punching down. If this fight is longer than 35 seconds, it's either because I screwed up or I got really bad RNG. This fight is basically over already. Yep, there you go. 25 seconds. Welcome to Venom, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely ridiculous champion. Alright, so I think the next round we're going to probably place our Maestro. Because I don't think either his Spiral or his Maestro are going to take that very quickly. He's saving his Archangel for Ruby. I know that Archangel can take Ruby Thursday really well. So 49.5k versus Onslaught with Venom. Yeah, Venom is insane. Even if he doesn't bleed, he can still do some really good damage. He's honestly probably my favorite cosmic attacker. I like him even more than Deathless Thanos. Okay, I'll tell you what, I throw this round because I don't have a counter. Place that. He's going to use Archangel, right? Surely he's going to use Archangel. What is he doing? Why? Why would he place that? Alright, I throw the round. Because if I place Maestro round 3, I will definitely outspeed him against his champions with Spider-Ham. Unless I play like an absolute dweeb. I can't remember if this matchup works or not. Part of my brain says it does, but part of my brain says it might not now. Okay. Oops. Well, never mind. Now it won't. I need to make sure that he goes past his protection before I use the special 2. Do you know what? I really hate those walk-up lights. They're a pain in the butt. I mean, I lose this round now, but that's like... Seriously? Alright, I'm just gonna do my heavy here. It's not going to finish him off. Oh, it did finish him off. I could have finished that fight about 50 seconds ago. Okay, never mind. He just... Why would you try and take that with Onslaught? If he'd have used his Archangel, he'd have easily won the round. I'm guessing he was worried about something else I had, but I'm not sure what. Like, what did I have left to use? Hold on. So, I still had Ham, Havoc, and Maestro. Like, if I'd have placed Maestro, he would have used probably Spiral. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking there. Genuinely don't know what he was thinking there, but we'll take the W, because I screwed that Shocker fight up so badly. But that's okay. That's fine. You know, it is what it is. So, let's see. I don't like that rank 5A2 Atuma. I have to say, that's a bit scary. This is a big roster. I just realized that. This guy's 18 rank 5s. Let's see. Let's bind Kindred and I guess this. Yeah, this roster's scary. It's a lot bigger than mine. He did a throw round 0. Yeah, I know. Very strange choice. Let's take Spiral for now, just to protect myself. Okay, if he takes that Captain Britain, I can at least use Ruby against that. If he gets someone to use against it on defense. He went for Strange and Zemo. Alright, then let's go Deathless Thanos and Spider-Ham. I still need a counter to Ruby myself. Spiral kind of works, but it's a little bit finicky. Because you can use Spiral's blades to activate... You can use Spiral's blades to activate the auto block. So you basically protect yourself from it. I think we're going to take Lumatrix here. Lumatrix will cover the high Evo. That being said, I probably should have taken Solvark because he didn't have a great counter to that on defense either. But this is fine. We've got counters to most of his defenders apart from Ruby. But he doesn't seem to have a great Ruby counter either, so let's just see what he does. I might honestly try to take this with Spider-Ham. I think I'm going to try this with Spider-Ham. Spiral would have worked too, but... No, we're going to try and take this with Spider-Ham. It's also because I just really kind of want to see how he does in this matchup. Oh, that heavy attack's so freaking annoying. Ow. Okay, can I dex this? That works. Didn't quite go to plan, but that worked. Come on, throw it. Throw it. Alright, that's still going to finish her off. Okay, that wasn't the best, but... Okay, it was enough. That's all that matters. It was enough. That's all that matters. We got the dex on the first hit. I did mess up the dex on the second hit, but thankfully I had the evade charge, so that saved us. Right, I know that Doctor Strange is slow as heck, so I think I'm going to place Deathless Thanos. I want him to place Captain America. Okay, we'll take that with Nightcrawler. Right, so this fight, I need to place. I need to push Zemo to Special 2. If I can push Zemo to Special 2, this will be a pretty easy win. But it's entirely dependent on if I can push him a Special 2 to get those extra dexes in. Good start. Very good start. Right, bait this out. Yeah, this is a win. He's out now. Goodbye. Nice. Very, very nice. That fight went exactly how it should have. So basically, the strategy there is, I mean, a special one would work in this meta specifically because you get rooted, so you can still dex it straight. But in normal matchups against Zemo, you basically push him to Special 2, dex it to get the extra prowess from dex in the special, and then you literally can just go ham, and you will finish him before he gets to another Special 3. You like Null, Laser Rebellious? As in, you like Null on attack, or you like Null on defense, or both? Also, welcome to the channel. Okay, so... that was win number 4, so I will update that now. We're off to a good start, though. 4 wins, 1 loss, and the only loss we had was... Technically, no, it was my own bad play. It was nothing more than that. It was just my own really bad play. Yeah, we finished that now. How many of you guys were creepies and how many of you guys were crawlies? I went crawlies because, in my opinion, Venom is just a much better prize, so to speak. Oh, I didn't even realize it had found a match. We take that. Okay, so I'm going to ban the... He's got an Ascension 2 Sasquatch at rank 4. And an Ascension 2 Emma like me. And an Ascension 2 Sandman. Okay. Let's ban the Zemo, the Okoye, and probably the Pavita. No, I'm going to ban the Starkey. I'm more scared of Starkey than I am of Pavita. Personally, I'm not a great user of Starkey. That's why mine's not ranked up. But even still. Okay, so let's take Venom and Sorcerer Supreme here. I just realised this is the first match today that we've actually gotten Sorcerer Supreme in the draft. I don't know if she was banned or if I just didn't see her, but it's the first time we've seen her today. Let's take Maestro and Lumatrix, I think. I know Nico takes Maestro well, but to my knowledge, it's still a fairly slow fight. Like, it still takes like 50, 60 seconds. Especially since it's only a rank 4 Nico, so she's technically punching up like, wow, 2 Ascension ranks. I don't know, like, what the scaling is on Ascension ranks, but I feel like it's, you know, right, he doesn't have a counter to Captain Britain. And actually, he doesn't have a great counter to Havoc right now either. Okay, if he doesn't reroll here and get a good tech, I don't think I should lose this. He hasn't got a counter to Britain. He hasn't got a great counter to Havoc. So I think we're doing well here. What's he going to place first? Maestro. Let's use Venom here. I want to save Sorcerer Supreme for either Deathless Thanos or Serpent. Right, that takes Nightcrawler out of the mix. Right, let's get a heavy at the start. Nice, that was exactly the reroll we needed. Okay. Crap. That's really bad. And that's now a loss. I didn't get the nom-nom I needed. Okay, I got it now, but too late, because it's just going to come straight back. That was really unfortunate. That match started really well, and then it just went completely down the toilet. Yeah, okay. Just kill me. Just kill me. I screwed that fight up massive. Screwed that fight up absolutely massive. I don't know why I backdashed and then light attacked. I think I went for the parry and maybe I just used my wrong finger. I don't know. Wow, that was a very good fight. I'm guessing he used the second life to do that, but that was impressive. Was that a rank 5? It was a rank 5 Nick. So actually, yeah, I can kind of see that. Using the life model decoy to get as much health back as possible. Yeah, that's a good match. Okay, I think I'm going to place Havoc next. Yeah. Yeah. He's throwing the round. I think I can safely use Lumatrix here to get the win in the 3rd round. As long as I don't activate his, what do you call it? Pierce? Should be okay. Not Pierce, oh, what's it called when he... Panic. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, throw it. Nice. This fight's going really well so far. It's actually kind of concerning me a bit. Right. Just wait out slightly. Okay, that's fine. Right, need to wait out the protection. Bait another one of these. Okay, wait out the protection again. Good enough. Okay, so now I think it's going to be a race. It's going to be Sorcerer against Serpent and Nico against Maestro. I could place Nightcrawler, but that would be a risk. How you doing, him? Good to see you. Actually, no, I want him to use the Nico. Because I'm worried that if I place Nightcrawler, he might place Nico on defense and try to use Serpent on attack. This fight is doable, but it's not easy. It kind of needs a little bit of RNG. I will fully admit that. But it is doable with good RNG. And mainly, good AI. That's actually the main thing this fight needs. Right, I need him to throw this special one. Nice. Okay, good start. Good start. This is exactly what I needed. Nullify that. Now we get the regen. Yeah, we've got this. Yep, this is fight over. And that's a win. Sorcerer Supreme, the GOAT. Yeah, I knew that fight was going to be too slow. Good stuff. Yo, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, nice match. So. Yes, I know. I'll claim those at the end. My aim is to try and get into VC to Gladiator Circuit today, but I probably only have about an hour and a half left before I'll need to stop. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream today because I'm out tomorrow, but... Okay, this is taking a concerning amount of time. There we go. To find a match for victory track. So, let's see. Ban that stealth. Not stealth. Starkey. Ban the penny. Actually, no. Keep the penny. Ban the pav. I might ban the Jugs, actually. Juggernaut kind of became a bit forgotten, but he's still very, very dangerous to keep unbanned. Unless you have a lot of champions that counter him. Okay, I think Sasquatch and Shocker to start. One for defense, one for offense. He's taking Carolina, and that will take Spiral for Serpent. And I think we'll take Nico. Just to double cover ourselves. He's probably going to take Torch. Yep. Makes sense since I've got 3 Mystics. And we've got Spider-Woman. So, we'll take Emma to fight the Spider-Woman. We'll take Thing for defense. I think Black Panther Civil War can take Thing. I might be wrong, though. He's got an Ascension 2 Black Panther Civil War, and it's only rank 3. He is wasting some real good potential there. I'm guessing he might have pulled Black Panther Civil War from his Elder Crystal. I'm going to guess. I think Lumatrix here. No, Solvark. No, he's got Carolina. I will take Lumatrix here. Mainly so I've got something else that can take that torch he's got. So obviously I do not want to place any of my Mystics on defense yet. Right, Emma's not great for that. Emma is not great for that. Let's get rid of his Serpent. He's going to use it because of... I've got Spiral. And I'm going to just use Spiral here. There's nothing else that she's going to really take well on the other side. So it's kind of a throw round, but she can take this fight, but it's not very quick. Like, really not quick. Oh, he's got Suicides on. That's something you don't see very often. Right, let's see if we can bait another special one here. That's actually good. Get one more on just to get as many ruptures as we possibly can on before they expire. Okay, that was actually a really, really solid effort. This fight's over. Oh! It was nearly over. Still won. I was a little bit apprehensive. I should have stopped attacking at the end. I wasn't watching the timer. That said, there was still a good fight. Still a pretty good fight. So, we'll place Thing next. I would assume he's going to place maybe Spider-Woman. Are you just giving me the win? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain at it. We'll happily take the win if you're just going to give it to me on a plate. So, buff immunity and adrenaline. Beautiful. Actually better to just let her come into the light, because then she gets the buffs. She literally just kills herself. I'm actually not quite sure why he chose that matchup. I guess he just gave up after that last fight. But yeah, that's a nice, easy win. I tell you what, not a bad speed. I didn't realize Zemo could take him that quickly. Cool, so that's up to Vibranium 3. And we keep on... Oh, I keep switching that accidentally. Grab a bit of the Daily Mysterium. I don't know if people have seen the videos on Hobgoblin, but... yeah, he really doesn't seem very good, does he? Like, overall. Like, I've seen literally... like, okay, so he can take his... shall we say, targeted fights decently well. But there is genuinely no reason to use him over, like, practically any other good tech champion in the class. Like, the main problem with Hobgoblin is he uses Incinerate and doesn't have Plasma against mutants. And his other problem is he crits. If you're a tech champion and you crit, and you don't have some kind of neuroshock immunity or neuroshock reduction, you are going to be pretty much completely worthless in the meta. Because the main meta defenders are Onslaught, Jean, and Captain Britain for the mutant class. Maybe Havoc to an extent. All of those, if you crit against them and don't have a way against it, then you're just going to get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I did see Tilapia's video, and Tilapia, I really respect him because he is somebody that no matter what will give any champion a solid chance. Another person who's like that is Grass. Grass quite often is willing to at least give champions a good go before they write out a negative review and are just like, no, don't use them. And Tilapia did show that Hobgoblin can take some good fights, but there are just better options for a lot of them than him. However, Black Tarantula looks like an absolute god. That guy looks honestly insanely good. Both unascended and ascended. He's going to be a good defender as well, because he's got a very annoying evade, which the only way to avoid the evade is to either use an evade counter, obviously, so someone with Cold Snap. Well, ability accuracy reduction only works if they're mutants. If they're not mutants, you need to have a Cold Snap debuff, or you need to have a Pursuit passive in order to stop the evade. But that being said, you know, it's still going to be difficult to take him down without a specific counter, because the only way to avoid his evade is by using medium attacks only once he has his evade charge, which he gets, I think it's like 15 seconds into the fight. And then after that, you're pretty much trapped using only medium attacks, unless you have a way to avoid evade, because he can also evade specials. So using heavies, lights, or specials is very risky because he has a chance to evade. And when he evades, he stuns. So it's kind of hit or miss. I think I'm going to use Ruby here, because he has Archangel, so there's literally no point me using Ruby on defense. But she is reasonably good on offense. in some matchups, but you have to play her a little bit weird. Oh, this guy's rupture immune, isn't he? Oops. Do you know what? Well, apparently have now shown I always forget that High Evo is immune to rupture. I always forget that High Evo is immune to rupture. So, I'm kind of cooked here. Like, there's not really much I'm going to be able to do to this guy. Okay, I can use it again. I mean, he's letting my organic circuitry launch up, like, really high. Right, we'll back this off. Just wait for it to go a bit further. Yeah, pretty good. This fight isn't ideal because, well, the rupture immunity kind of screws her over, but it doesn't mean this fight's impossible. Right, we'll launch this. Let him go into my auto block. I'm still going to take more detonation damage. Are you serious? Damn. I might have finished him off if I'd have got to that special 2. Okay, fair enough. We still did it. Okay, so note to self. High Evo is rupture immune. Do not use rupture champions against High Evolutionary. This goes very badly. You're at 91 points, worried about going for 100 and tilting. Man, I know that feeling so badly. Right. Let's place down Sasquatch. This will get rid of his Archangel. There's no way he's not going to use Archangel here. Now, against Zemo, I think I just throw Sorcerer here. And he's probably going to use Archangel, right? Okay, in that case, I place Rhino round 3. Because Rhino's bleed ability accuracy reduction. Oh no, wait, it doesn't work on Archangel. Archangel is immune to ability accuracy reduction or modification, so I don't think that's actually going to work. So I kind of need to win this fight. Otherwise, this could be very bad for me. Try and get rid of those cleanse passives. Right, now I can do some damage. Doesn't matter because we heal back all of the damage. Okay, this is a little bit slower than I would have liked, but she's still done the job. Oh my goodness. Freaking damn you, Zemo. Flipping wow, that was a very good time for a rank 5 Ascension 2 Sasquatch. His intercepts must have been absolutely on point. That being said, I don't think he's going to outspeed me on attack here. Like, I don't think there's anything he can do. Yeah, he's not going to beat Deathless Thanos on attack. As long as I don't play this like an absolute freaking idiot, this should be a pretty easy win. I don't think a rank 5 Deathless Thanos is going to lose a race against a rank 4 Obsidian with crit damage reduction from Havoc's abilities. I would like to try and push this Archangel to special 2 though. Oh my god, what am I doing? Well, Archangel is absolutely best defender confirmed. Well, that was dumb. Did that just make me lose? Okay, no. Thank goodness for that. That would have been so embarrassing. That would have been ridiculously embarrassing if I'd have just lost that from getting hit by an Archangel. I should probably claim that, but I'll do it after we hopefully get to Victory, Gladiator Circuit. So what is the Gladiator Circuit nodes? What are the difference when we get there? I suppose I can't really see until I actually get in. I'm guessing it's something to do with that unblockable. Is it special attacks are unblockable by any chance? Okay, I'm going to ban the Hulkling. I'm going to ban the Captain Britain because I feel like he's going to ban my Ruby if he's got a rank 5. And I think I'm going to ban... Does he have a Starkey? Yeah, we'll ban that. We'll ban that too because that doesn't look like it's a lot of fun. You really tried to give that away. Yeah, I know. Oh, they go unblockable or knockdown. Okay, yep. I could see that actually being quite annoying. So I think we're going to take... Let's take Tigra and Thing to start with. So... I think we'll take Shocker because he can take either Gene or Onslaught. Let's take Gentle as well. Everyone else is just going to get wrecked by that Carolina Dean. So let's see. I might take Elsa for the Sandman. No, I'll take Lumatrix for the Sandman. And Rhino for defense. Yeah, because I've got Tigra that can take the Maestro. Tigra can take Maestro as long as he's like rank 4 Ascension 2. But Tigra does really struggle to punch up against a rank 5 Ascension 2. At least in my experience, so... Let's see. I think we're going to place down our Gentle first. It's an 8-second unblockable after knockdown. That's a long unblockable. That is a long unblockable. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, I need to win this round or I lose, because I've just realised I don't actually have a counter to both his Maestro and Solvark. I'm going to have to use Tigra against one or the other, but then I've got no counter for the other one. Because Tigra can take both, but he can't take... But I've got nobody else for either of them. So I have to win this round. Or I'm pretty much just going to lose here. Can you just throw heavy? Thank you. Alright, this match is over. This is severe overkill, but... So, Lumitrix can take Sandman. Tigra can take Solvark or Maestro, but not both. Nightcrawler can take Yelena. So the only one I don't really have a good counter to is Jean. But he's probably going to save Jean in case I put Lumitrix on defense. But my defenders now are Rhino and Thing. I'm not placing Lumitrix on defense because he's got Jean. Lumitrix is for Sandman. Tigra is for Solvark or Maestro. Nightcrawler is for Yelena. I don't have a counter at all to Jean, and I can't counter both Solvark and Maestro. So, depending on who he places here, will depend on what I do. Nightcrawler, unfortunately, unless he places Yelena, which I very highly doubt he will, is kind of not going to do anything this match. I think I place Thing next. Okay, he's going for Maestro. Do I want to take this with Tigra? Yeah, I'm going to place Rhino, and I'm going to go for the win. And we're going to use Tigra here. But I have... Oh... No, I'm still going for the win. I'm still going for the win. Maybe if I place Nightcrawler on defense, that might convince him to use the Solvark for attack instead. Otherwise, I am going to lose this match if I don't win this race. Yep, and I've just lost because Maestro decided to throw 8 hits into my block before he threw the heavy. Oh, actually, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. This is what I mean, though. Tigra can just about take a Maestro that's Ascension 2 at equal rank. But as soon as Maestro is a rank above Tigra, she just doesn't quite kill him before the glancing comes up, and then she can't finish him off. But as long as it's a rank 4 Ascension 2 Maestro, or an equal rank at Ascension 2, Tigra can do it. And to be honest with you, Tigra is the champion that I'm probably going to take to rank 5 next, given the choice. Because anybody who's followed my channel for a long time knows that Tigra is like one of my main champions. Tiger is busted if you know what you're doing. Exactly, Kurd. Exactly. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the quiet end of Twitch over here. Appreciate you popping in, even though I don't have the CCP drops, but I'm used to this on non-CCP week. But that's why we're pushing for CCP, so hopefully in a couple of months we'll reach it, and yeah. We're just trying to get to the victory track, or through the victory track to the Gladiator Circuit right now. You get drops easily, so you hang with the homies. I appreciate you, my dude. I really appreciate you. Everybody who comes into streams is greatly appreciated, trust me. And don't worry if you missed the opening earlier. I am going to be uploading it to YouTube. Hopefully, either later tonight or tomorrow morning. It was a pretty good opening, in all honesty. We got an Ascension that I really, really wanted. So I'm very, very happy right now. You're in Platinum, you took the last season off. That's fair. Yeah, Battlegrounds recently has been a little bit hit or miss for a lot of it with the metas they've been bringing out, to be honest. It's not bad, it's just... you know? It's just a bit Alright, so let's see here. Ascension 2 Storm scares me. This guy's got a lot of Ascension 2s, actually. I'll ban that. This guy's got a lot of rank 5s as well. I'm banning that Archangel. Oh, okay. So this guy spent the full 1,000 on the event. I might ban Dust as well. Yeah, this guy's a big spender. He spent £1,000 because he's got the first appearance rank 5 Archangel. So he went the whole track in the recent sale. So we'll definitely ban that. Okay, so... let's take a counter to Storm. Do I want to take Havoc yet? Not yet. Let's take Serpent. Let's take Serpent. I think I'm going to take Maestro here. And Silk. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do here. Right, I am in desperate need now of a couple of defenders. I've got attackers. I've got everything I need for attack. I just need defenders. Lumatrix can take Sandman. Sorcerer can take Storm or Null. Silk can take Madeline. And probably Arcade as well. Let's take Gentle and Rhino, I think. Okay, he didn't get a skill champion, which is a bonus. He went for the shuffle. Okay, all that does is turn Serpent into an attacker, which is fine. Because I wasn't really planning to use him for defense anyway. Let's place Rhino first, because that seems to be the most difficult defender I have. He's placing Sandman. We're going to Lumatrix this fight. If I can keep him from using Special 2, then this fight should be very quick. If I get the endurance up fast at the start, well, you'll see. I'm not going to explain the fight too much. You'll see what happens here. Right, we'll knock him down. Bait the special 1. Crap. Good job. But the debuffs are already gone. Right, there we go. Right, I should be able to pretty much just go for the kill now. We lost a bit of health, but he's pretty much dead. Okay. That was an Ascension 2 Sasquatch as well. So, not Sasquatch, Sandman. A little bit annoying that I took the special one to the face. I need to remember the route, because that does seem to be kind of catching me out quite a bit at the moment. But apart from that, everything else seems to be going reasonably well. Okay, that Storm did pretty well, but that was a rank 5 Ascension 2 Storm, so I'd kind of expect that. So the next move is to place probably Maestro on defense, because I kind of want to bait out either the Nico or the Madeline. Right. So he's gone for Null. Yeah, let's go for this. Is he going to use Madeline? Good. I'm tempted to throw this round now. Yeah, we're going to place Sorcerer. I don't think I'm going to win this race, but that's okay, because round 3, I should be able to put our Gentle down, and Silk should beat the race with whatever he places, as long as I don't get hit. But I don't think Sorcerer is going to beat this race, just because the Inequity obviously still slows her down. So she isn't going to be as quick as Madeline is probably going to take down that. Well, definitely not now. Because I got caught by the root again. Wow, I got wrecked. Did the reverse controls go? I'm guessing the reverse controls started because I wasn't watching them. I'm guessing so because I dashed right into that. Damn, that was fast. Okay. Lost more health than I thought, but that was fast. So yeah, the plan is to place Gentle, and Silk should beat Arcade or Nico quicker than Bastion can beat rank 5 Ascension Gentle. It is a rank 5 Bastion, though. I don't know how quick that's going to be. I don't know how quick that's going to be. So she's really not wanting to play ball with these specials right now. I don't know if this is actually going to kill. Okay, it is, but I lost a lot of health from poison. I was unfortunately a little bit unlucky with the AI there, and she threw the special into my block, which meant that I took a couple of poisons, but I'm going to hope that the speed in which I took down the Nico is enough. You got your 100 points and then parked and yeah, honestly, do not blame you. Do not blame you at all. That's pretty much what my plan's going to be. I'm going to try to get to GC today. And then in the stream next week, I'm going to try and get to 100 points. And then I'm probably just going to park myself until the meta changes, because week 3 to 4 does seem to be a little bit more enjoyable. That being said, I've said that before, and then it ends up really not being very enjoyable, but we'll see. This one seems familiar. I don't know why this name seems familiar to me, but it is. Right. I think I'm just going to ban the top 3. We got counters to that Dark Phoenix because he's left the Spiral. To be fair, I should probably rank another champion for my deck because honestly, the only 2 Dark Phoenix counters I've got right now are Nico and Spiral. I don't have Pav, I don't have Strange, and I don't have Ghost Rider in my deck. At least not at the moment. I might put him back in, but not right now. Okay, so we're going to take Sandman and... Shall I take Storm? Not yet. Let's take Ham. This is a big roster as well, to be honest. Let's see. I don't have a counter to both. Let's take this one and this one. I don't want to take Ruby because he has literally 3 counters to her there, technically. I think here I might re-roll because this is not a great draft. No, I'll tell you what, Nightcrawler can take a couple of fights. He can take Deathless Thanos and he can take down Jean, but he can't really do much against anyone else. So, yeah, I'm going to have to use Nico against that. So let's just put a slow fight for him. One that we can beat with Nico. I don't think there's any reason why I should lose this on speed. I don't think there's any reason I can lose this on speed. Doesn't matter if she throws a special 1, because it's Nico. I probably should have launched a heavy first, but oh well. Oh, please don't put a special 3. Cool, I cut that a little bit too close there. Yeah, that was a little bit spicy. I played that very, very close to the edge. Okay, so... Venom can take Serpent, sort of, and Hitmonkey. Spider-Ham can take Nico. Nightcrawler can probably take Deathless Thanos. The only one I don't really have a counter to is Photon, and it is a rank 5 Photon. And I've got to place first next round. I would much rather save Gentle for round 3, because I think Gentle is probably my best defender I've got left. So I think I play Sandman, and I hope that he places Photon. If he doesn't place Photon, I need to go for the win. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose round 3. If not. So we play Sandman and hope that he places Photon. Okay, he did. In that case, I'm probably gonna throw this round. Actually, Ham might be able to do this, because I should be able to use Nightcrawler against... I should be able to use Nightcrawler in round 3. If I lose this round, it's going to be very difficult to win round 3, but not impossible. You know? Well, that's some really unfortunate luck. Damn, that was some really bad RNG on the Porker Poppers there. Oh, that's going to put her into pure light. Fucking damn it. Okay, in all honesty, that didn't do a huge amount of damage. Right, we can pause those. Ow. Thank you, Evade, saving my ass again. Right, let's just push it to special. 3, 2, there we go. Launch it, and she's dead. Okay, not a bad fight. Definitely a winnable one, but nice. Sandman did his thing. That is win number 8. In fact, I need to check. It might actually be 9. I might have missed one. I'll check in a second. Let's have a look. Yeah. So we've lost 1. How many have we started? So there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. I have missed 2. I apologize. We've actually won 10 so far, not 8. So we're off to a good start for the BG season. We definitely like that. Let's move that down just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to ban that Pav. I'm going to ban Juggernaut and Starkey. Let's take Rhino and Spiral to start. Because she's pretty versatile. Venom and Deathless Thanos. Yeah. I like to think about my moves before I do them, you impatient person. Right, Sorcerer for Maestro, and Thing for defense, because Okoye can't do anything against it. I know Jean can take Thing, but it's not the fastest fight in the world. Right. I think I might take Lumatrix here for the high Evo. I think that's the smartest option, because otherwise that fight's going to suck. Okay, he's placing Kindred first. We're going to place Rhino. He's going to use Okoye. And we're going to use... I'm kind of tempted to try and use Venom here. Yeah, let's see if I can do better than what I did earlier. Nice starting buffs. We take that. Right, this time I'm also going to bait a special 1 instead of the special 2. Right, now I want to bait the special 2. No! Oh, I screwed this up now. Again. Right, I might just wait this out. Okay, that's what I'll do. Speed up the reduction. Alright, wasn't ideal, but we'll take it. Yeah, that didn't go very well. Messed that up. He's going to win that round. Without a doubt. So... that was my fault. I shouldn't have gone for the heavy counter. I should have literally just run in and smacked him. I tried to be a little bit too fancy and it bit me in the butt. That was my fault. So... we're going to place Deathless Thanos next, because he doesn't actually have a great counter to that. This is going to be a lot of, like, choices, in a way. Because Lumatrix can do High Evo or Photon, and Sorcerer can do Deathless Thanos or Maestro. But they can't do both. So we place Deathless Thanos next. What is he going to place? I am tempted to try to take this with somebody else. Okay, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk. Because I don't think he's going to take this fight very well. That's a little bit annoying, because that was who I was saving my Lumatrix for. But... it's okay. He's going for the win, which is the right move. I basically need to try and do this fight without blocking once. Otherwise, I'm going to get the withers on me, and that is going to kind of screw me. I think he puts, yeah, the withers on with this as well. Right, come here. Good. Is High Evo immune to Power Steel? Or am I dumb? No, he's not. Oh. All this time I thought it was immune to Power Steel. In that case... get rid of the Power Sting. Get one more of these on. Nice, right. Oh, sugar. No! Oh, I'm so annoyed. Alright. That's going to be 2 losses, so I'll put that in now. I was literally going for the finish. All I had to do was hit him, like, twice and go into my special 2, and that would have killed. But I forgot about the auto block and where the auto block was. Yeah, GG's. Goodbye. Nice job. Yeah, that was my fault. I was doing really well until I wasn't. All I needed to do then was hit him twice to power steal him, use the special, and I would have finished him off. But I forgot about the auto block, triggered it, and then got caught mid-backdash on the special 2. What rank was that high evo, out of interest? Was it ascended? Because it killed me in 1 special 2. Wait, how do I check this? Okay, yeah, it was a rank 5 ascension. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that was... I wish I remembered or knew that he was immune to power... that he wasn't immune to power steal before I tried to do that fight. Because if I'd have known that, I would have played it completely differently. But I, for some reason, thought that High Evo was immune to power steal, so I didn't try and use that attempt. But we're still on a good record today. We're 10 wins and 2 losses so far for the season. Right, Pavita can go. Ascension 2 Ham can go. Rank 5 Angela is kind of spicy. I like that. That's a interesting rank up. Not one you see very often. Very nice. Right. Let's take Ruby first this time. Let's start off with a defender that we can switch to an attacker if we need to. Okay, let's take Sorcerer and Tigra to start. Let me see. Maybe Thing and Yelena for now. Because at least I can use Yelena on Thing if I don't pull anything better. I really need a counter for Ruby here. Alright, let's take Sentinel and I guess maybe Maestro? No, Gentle, actually. Yondu, interesting. This guy is a very interesting roster. I kind of dig it. I kind of like when I see a roster that's not the usual suspects. Let's place Ruby first. Okay, it's time to experiment. Because I don't know if this fight works. But Sorcerer has enhanced ability accuracy, so should be able to parry Ruby even after she uses a special one. If I can avoid her throwing a special at all, that is the absolute best case scenario. Which is the plan now. Oh, I thought I'd special 3. That was really stupid. I screwed that up. Are you serious? The range on that is ridiculous. Alright, so experiment failed. Yeah, I messed this up bad. I was not expecting that heavy attack to have that much range. That was kind of ridiculous. I need to learn that matchup for definite. I've done that match really well before, but that was really bad. And that wasn't my champion, that was my own skill level. That was very badly played. Alright, so... Sentinel. Let's place your laner. And we're going to take Sentinel with himself. Because I need Tigra for Thing. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to do this. I have no idea if this is going to work. Need to slow play at the start, get my charges up, and then we can just spam heavies. Right. Thankfully, it goes through block. Now we just heavy counter him. That's fine. This should kill him. Damn. I lost. Oh, taking that special 2 into block at the end is what killed me. That's unfortunate. No, fair play. He completely outplayed me there. Damn, that was an Ascension 2 Black Panther as well. That is now loss number 3. This always seems to happen. I get to Vibranium 2, and then everything just seems to go to crap. And I haven't got too long left today, so I might have to finish this push next week. We had a really, really good start, but doing a little bit worse now. For whatever reason. So, let's see. This is a pretty big roster as well. When you have rosters like this, it's really difficult to decide what to actually ban. So I'm going to go for these 3. I'll just go for the highest champions that I don't have. Okay, now we'll do Sasquatch and Lumatrix to start. Okay, I would say we take Shocker for Jean. I don't have a poison immune yet, so I'll just take Sorcerer. But I do need to try and get a counter for I-Bomb. Because at the moment, that is quite a threat. Because I don't currently have a poison immune drafted. And he's banned quite a few of my poison immunes. He's banned Thanos and Sandman. And I've banned Kindred. So... Oh, okay. Don't know what happened there. Right, we'll take Sentinel just so I've got something. No, actually, I'll take Spider-Woman. I don't have a counter for Captain Britain either. He's got Wolf for Maestro. This is not a great draft. Maybe I'll take Ham. Ham can actually be a half-decent defender. Right. Yeah, this is not a good draft for me, unfortunately. I think I take Solvark just so I have a counter for Captain Britain. Yeah. Yeah. What's he going to place first? I would assume Dark Phoenix. Let's see how he does with Ham. Okay, this is not the best matchup, but she can do Dark Phoenix, but it's not quick because she doesn't have any damage over time. She doesn't have a great way to deal with the what do you call it? The death immunity. Right. I literally did that to steal the power. That's all I needed to do there. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Because now I've got no way to avoid the immortality. Like I said, not the best fight for her, but she can take it down. Damn, Jean wrecked that. I was hoping that Ham's tankiness might have held that back a bit, but never mind. So, now that he's got rid of Jean, I could play Shocker. And then last round, I'll probably place Lumatrix if he places Captain Britain. Arcade, I think I take that with Lumatrix. This is a very quick fight. I'm not even going to bother building to 3 bars. I'm punching down, so a special 2 should be enough. I shouldn't have done that yet. Right, don't use the special 1. Are you actually kidding me? Well, I lost. That has just made me lose. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Alright, cool. We'll quit that. That was supposed to be a very quick fight, but... yeah, I'm playing really badly now. He didn't throw it, so I dashed in to get him while I was invisible, and then he just special intercepted me. And then there was nothing I could do after that. That just completely ruined me. Unfortunate. Okay, need to get my head back in the game now. So how's everybody doing? Are you having fun watching me get my butt kicked for the last half an hour? Because we were doing really, really well. We were on like 10-1. And then since we've hit Vibranium 2, I've literally lost every single match. Right, I need to actually think about these. I'm going to ban Jean. For some reason, Jean has been really screwing me over the last few matches, so that's it, I'm banning her. Let's take Sasquatch first. He's literally banned both of my Captain Britain counters, which is really annoying. I suppose I still have Solvark. Okay, Venom. Let's take Deathless Thanos as well. To be fair, I've actually been getting very bad drafts as well. Like, I haven't been getting anything I've needed when I've needed it. Oh, I didn't see the Archangel. That's a bit annoying. But it's still fine. We'll take Maestro, and I think I might actually take Storm here. No, let's do Tigra. Tigra can at least take the Onslaught very quickly. Because Onslaught so far is the only threat he's got. Okay, Deathless Thanos, we could use Venom for that. Okay, so now I will take my Captain Britain, and I think I'm going to take Nico, just so I've got something else for Deathless Thanos. So, I guess we place Britain first, because she's basically... Actually, can Archangel take Britain? That's something I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried. Okay, he's going for Deathless Thanos. We'll just Nico this. I don't know if Archangel can take Captain Britain. I've never seen that matchup done. Okay, he's going for Carolina Dean anyway. But this should basically be a fight of just baiting the heck out of Special 1. And just making sure that he doesn't get his unstoppable before I'm ready for him to do it. I'm okay if he actually gets buffs, because it's more about making sure now we're fine. Now use a Special 1, and then we can just spam Special 1 ourselves. But not until that's gone. Okay. And he should be dead, or pretty much dead from here. Yeah. So I need Deathless Thanos for Photon. I need Deathless Thanos for Photon. Venom can basically take anything else. If he uses Onslaught, we'll use Tigra. Which it looks like he is. No, he's placing Photon. Then I will place that to get rid of his Archangel. And honestly, yeah, I think I placed Deathless Thanos here, and then I think we win round 3 by placing Maestro. I hope, because honestly, I really need a win now. I want to at least finish on a win. Right, can I bait this Special 1? Yeah, that's a win. Alright, we did manage to win one match of Vibranium 2. So that's fine. Right. Let me... Okay. Yeah, good win. He didn't even manage to finish him. That's quite fun. Oh, I suppose he might have gone stun immune on the Wrath. That's probably what happened there, if I'm honest. That's what I'm guessing happened anyway, but... Okay, so what we're going to do now is... Let me just... set this up. So, we're going to raid into Dread, since he's live right now, and I haven't raided him for a long time. So, let me just get a little Scorpy raid message going for everybody who comes on over. I would appreciate it if you follow me into the raid, say hello to Dread, show your love, show your support. Thank you very much, everybody who stuck around for the stream. I really appreciate you guys, and I will hopefully catch you in the next video or in the YouTube video soon. See you in a little while.